Well, good day and welcome to you. It is January the 5th. I hope you're having a wonderful day wherever you happen to be. My name is Gary Willing, and as always, I want to welcome everyone to Search for Signs. If you are totally new, unfortunately, I don't think this video I'm going to put up is really going to help you that much. You kind of have to know a little bit more about this information and probably even see if there's some truth to it for this particular video, and only this particular video, to make some sense to you. Now, if you are someone who doesn't believe this at all, well, shoot, this video is not going to help you at all. But the links could. And I always encourage everyone, whether you're new or whatever, or you want to know more about this information, to do just that. Get to know more about this information. Check out the links that I provided in the description portion of this video so you can make a better educated decision on how to proceed for yourself. Like I always like to say, if after investigating this information you see there's no truth to it, well then, of course, the way that I would proceed is I would do nothing with it. And then I can kind of get on with my day and, think whatever I want to think. If you think that there might be some truth to this, or even, and more importantly, if you sense the need of the world and something's gnawing at you to do something to help, well then hopefully this information will encourage you to do something about it. That's the most important thing. Now, getting back to this video. This video is really going to be intended for those people who believe this information on some level. I'm going to read an article coming from Benjamin Crime's master. I happened to read this on a friend of mine on Facebook's Facebook page the other day. I was quite inspired about it, and I wanted to share this with you. And as always, if you know this information, you think there might be some truth to this, I cannot stress this enough. It really is worth repeating in every video to check out and read Benjamin Crime's master's articles. They're quite extraordinary. And you can do that simply by going to the Share International website, and there's a tab to the left that says Articles by the Master. Click on that, and you can read these articles for yourself. There you can internalize these words coming from his master better than you can by just hearing me say it. Now, I like to read it, for myself, because I learn a lot when I read it out loud. But also, too, that I know that there might be some people who don't want to take the time to do that. So hopefully this is kind of like the next best thing. But if you want to know the priorities of Maitreya, if you want to know truly the ideas and some of the suggestions that these masters are giving humanity and about some of the events that have happened over the decades and so forth, definitely check out his articles. I've learned a lot by just reading them, and hopefully you'll see the benefit of it too. Now, this article talks kind of about his articles, so that's why I wanted to read it. It's entitled The Promise of the Future, and it was written by Benjamin Crime's master, and it was published in Share International in May of 1992. Every so often, in response to human need, the door is opened which separates hierarchy from mankind, and to a greater or lesser degree, certain teachings and information are released for the benefit of those who can make use of them. Now is such a time. For those with quote-unquote eyes to see and ears to hear, unquote, these articles constitute one of the ways in which new information can be given at this time. The ancient truths remembered in a new light focused on the perennial values which underlie human evolution. It has been my endeavor over the years to present to the readers of this magazine a picture of life ahead, to inspire a happy and positive approach to that future, and to equip them with the tools of knowledge to deal correctly with the problems which daily arise upon the way. From my vantage point of experience and insight, I have sought to act as a quote-unquote lookout and guard to warn of approaching danger and to enable you, the reader, to act with courage and conviction in the service to the plan. For many, this has not been a task performed in vain. Many have found in my words both inspiration and guidance. Many await avidly their monthly libation of truth. Others read calmly with a distant eye and even more distant mind and heart, while others, again, are baffled and know not what to think. In recent articles, I have concentrated on the emergence of Maitreya and ourselves, his disciples. This is the central happening of this time, without precedent in untold millennia. The climax of this process is now being reached. Frequently now Maitreya appears before many hundreds to inform them of his presence and to invoke their aid. Soon, these appearances will reach the ears of media. Investigation will begin. That investigation will reveal the presence of an extraordinary man, endowed with unusual powers and offering unusual answers to man's problems and needs. We stand on a threshold of a new era. Most people today can feel the winds of change which sweep across the world, pointers to the new time. Amid the chaos and the breakdown of old certainties and forms can be felt a new world waiting to be born, a better world, a safer, saner, and a fairer world. My task has been to keep these hopes and plans before you, to inspire your cooperation and active service, to guide your footsteps when they might have faltered, and to awaken in you the realization that you are not bereft and alone. I am happy to be of this service. I welcome the opportunity to lighten your burden and to hold before you the golden promise of the future. So says Ben's master.
Remember to take action and help SOP save our planet. Thanks for listening, and we look forward to talking to you again in future videos.